As was mentioned in the previous unit, you'll definitely want to try keyword searching and subject searching in the research databases. Let's start in CINAHL. From the PACE Library homepage, click on the Databases tab in the Search widget. Then click on the letter C. This will show you all the databases that the PACE Library subscribes to that begin with the letter C. And here's CINAHL. In CINAHL, you can do a basic keyword search pretty easily. We can just type our search phrases into the search box here. And again, we want to connect them with the word and, which was discussed earlier in the tutorial. That tells CINAHL that both of these phrases must appear in each result that it retrieves. So we'll just start with a simple keyword search. So that retrieves 95 items. That's actually not very many. It might sound like a lot, but it's actually not that many. In some searches, depending on the topic, you could have hundreds of results. It really just depends on the topic. Now let's take a look at some of the limiters that are available that will help us focus our results. On the left, you'll see that the results in this list go back to 1988. Those are probably too old. We want to see at least just the most recent 5 years. So let's start with 2010 to 2015. That took us down to 36 items, so that's good. We know that these are the most recent articles published. And then I want to click on this link that says Show More, and this takes me back to the advanced search features that are available in CINAHL. And from here you can see this is where the option is to limit just to research articles. In CINAHL, they define this limiter as articles that report on original research. So this is great. It's very convenient for you since that's what you'll be looking for in this course. But you still have to look carefully at each item that comes up in your results list. And in this case, now we're down to 22. You will need to look at each of these and really determine for yourself, is this reporting on original research? Where does it fall in the evidence hierarchy? And does it meet the criteria that your instructors have presented to you? I know you'll be looking for different kinds of research articles. The abstracts of the articles are helpful in that they give you an overview and they will tell you what's the design of the study, what was the methodology that was used, what's the population that was studied. So you'll definitely want to take a look at the abstract and see what each of these articles is really reporting on, and you'll have to make that decision if this meets the criteria that you've been presented with by your faculty member. So that was a really simple keyword search in CINAHL. We used the limiter of publication date, and we limited to document type of research article. We could have also done a subject search. So let's actually clear everything, and I'm going to click on New Search to start fresh. And you saw a short video on this earlier, but let's take a look again at the option of asking CINAHL to suggest subject terms here at the top. So I'm going to type in music therapy, and this is going to take me into the subject heading, so into the controlled vocabulary. And you saw this in an earlier video. In this case, I can click and I can see that their music therapy is an option here. It is a subject heading, so that's good to know. So I'm going to kind of hold on to that. This search has been run, so now this is going to be saved for me. If I scroll down, I can click on Browse Additional Terms, and now I can look to see, is post-operative pain truly a subject heading? And you can see that yes, it is. It's here in the list. And if I click the checkbox, it gives me all the subheadings that are associated with this. And now we have both of my subject headings displayed on the right. Before I click on Search Database, I have to remember to switch this setting below to combine selections with and. This is very similar to the search we just ran, the very simple keyword search where we connected our concepts using the word and. We want to do the same thing when we're searching on these words as subject headings. So I'm going to click on Combine Selections with and I'm going to click the Search Databases button, and that brings us 88 results. Now, some of the articles we found in our simple keyword search are probably in this list. But this list is different in that everything in this list somebody has looked at, somebody who works at CINAHL, and they have identified the subject of the article contains either music therapy and post-operative pain. Now, since we cleared our search previously, we have to re-enter our date limiter. So again, we'll take it from 2010 to 2015. That took us down to 31 this time. And we also want to click on Show More and click that option to search research articles. click the search button, and that took us down to 21 results. So this is a list of articles that have the subject headings music therapy and postoperative pain assigned to them. The keyword search results weren't necessarily bad results. There were probably great results in that list. It's just that there's potential there that some of them may not be as relevant because we did a general keyword search. A subject heading search tends to be much more focused on the articles that do focus on the subject that you're looking for. And again, you'll have to take a look at each of these articles that are in the list, and you can read the abstract or look at the subject headings, and you'll have to really decide if this meets the criteria. So again, the abstract is great. It tells you what the aim of the study is. This one tells you the study design was quasi-experimental. Patients were selected through convenient sampling. They go on to show you some of the data that they came up with. And that's what you'll have to do. You'll have to scroll through the list and take a look at these various articles, read the abstract. If the abstract doesn't give you enough information, then you would pursue the full text of the article, and that would help you to decide if it meets your needs. So again, running a keyword search is fine. Remember to limit by publication date, limit to research article, and I would also suggest that you attempt to use the suggest subject terms option and figure out what are the official subject headings for your concepts that you're looking at. So as was said earlier in the tutorial, I think using keyword and subject searching will be the best option for you all to make sure that you're not missing anything and nothing is falling through the cracks. The next video, we'll take a look at looking for research articles in PubMed.